The Pool of Bethesda is from the Christian Bible's New Testament. John 5:2 account of Jesus healing a paralyzed man at a pool in Jerusalem, described as being near the sheep gate and surrounded by 5 covered colonnades or porticos. It is now associated with the site of a pool in the current Muslim quarter of the city, near the gate now called the Lion's Gate or St. Stephen's Gate and the Church of St. Anne, that was excavated in the late 19th century. The pool at Bethesda was a 5-sided hole in the ground full of water, and it was only accessible by stairs. It was located by the Sheep Gate of Jerusalem, which was used to access the temple with sacrificial lambs, which means it was north of the temple. In John's biblical account, the pool is described as having 5 porticos, roofs supported by columns, and modern archaeological digs have found a 5-sided basin with these porticos. The origins of the Pool of Bethesda go back to the Hellenistic period in Jerusalem. The name of the pool is said to be derived from the Hebrew or Aramaic language. Bethesda, Beit-Shtie, means either house of mercy or house of grace. This meaning may have been thought appropriate, since the location was seen as a place of disgrace due to the presence of invalids, and as a place of grace due to the granting of healing. The ancient Greeks had a cult for the pagan god of healing named Asclepion, and during the peak of their empire, they built Asclepios, or healing centers all across the Greek Empire, including in Jerusalem. Those who were ill would visit these centers, bathe in the pools, drink the water, and sleep inside the walls. If they did this, Asclepion or his serpents would possibly visit the ill in a dream and give them hints about their healing. This belief in Asclepion and his serpents churning the waters of natural pools and springs persisted in Jerusalem at the time when Jesus lived. Many people at the Pool of Bethesda believed that it was the churning of the water or the pagan spirits in natural springs that could possibly heal them. Essentially, the Greek influence in Jerusalem meant that these pools in the city were a popular spot for the ill or disabled to visit or to stay near. They believed if they could enter the pool when bubbles and ripples rose to the surface, that it was the best time for a healing miracle. That's why when Jesus asked the man at the pool if he wanted to be healed, the man told Jesus he couldn't be healed because he couldn't get into the pool when the waters were churned. It was the popular belief at the time that someone had to be in the pool at the right moment to have a chance for a healing miracle. If someone couldn't lower themselves into the pool, the people at the time thought that meant they wouldn't be healed. It is stated that it was an angel, some versions even say an angel of the Lord, who stirred the water. Early Christians, however, saw any power in pagan religions as satanic. This angel, then, would have been a fallen angel. Thus, St. Justin the philosopher, writing in the early 2nd century, noted that the devil brings forward Asclepius as the raiser of the dead and healer of all diseases. 100 years later, Tertullian contrasted the angelic presence in the waters of baptism with the unholy angel of the evil one who often does business with that same element, water for example, with a view to man's perdition. In 1856, the area including the Church of St. Anne and the pool site was presented by the Ottoman Sultan Abdülmecid I to Napoleon III of France. The French renovated and rededicated the church under the administration of the White Fathers at the southeast corner of the pools, leaving the other ruins untouched. There is a tale that the site was originally offered to Queen Victoria as part of the negotiations, which led ultimately to the Cyprus Convention of 1878. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.